Alright, so we are going to be working on the timing again today. I have a little bit of a time lapse. So now that we've seen that disaster of a time lapse, or whatever it is, it'll probably be a very short one. This guide is too big, or something is causing too much tension to the point that this guide will fit perfectly fine, but this one is not passing here. It needs to pass here. This whole block needs to be opened so that the tensioner can push it, and it's not doing that. So I don't know if the Speed6 had thinner guides and if we can use the Speed6 guide and be in a better position, but I think I have thrown out the guides for my Speed6, unfortunately. Or from, I guess, from the 2.3 engine, whatever the fuck terminology we want to use here. And yeah, I think when I bought this one, I was like, I don't need these, blah, 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 and threw everything out, and I threw out the old ones from the other 2.5 as well. So, at this point, I'm probably going to have to get the other tensioner and the other new one of these here, because I don't know how to go about locking this once I get, because like if you push this back and then push this, oh, there's a hole back there. Maybe I gotta lock it back there, but I push it all the way in and it just pops out. So we'll probably have to get a new one, but I also don't know how we would even engage the new one. There's got to be a way to lock this. I can probably look at my shit, but also it's like $10 for a new one. So it's not a huge deal. I'm just really confused on if I threw them out or where they would be. I'm like at this point 90% sure I threw them out, but I do have the box over there, so I don't know what the plan is at this point to continue on this video. Alright, so I've gained a bit of knowledge. I am supposed to use the 2.5 cam gears. This one is actually visibly smaller. I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference. We're about to find out. So let's go ahead, take the 2.3 ones off. I'm not taking them out again. They're already lined up, top dead. Hopefully this doesn't hurt anything. It's moving them, and I definitely don't think that's a good idea. Alright, time to loosen these again. We're gonna have to clean this cam off. Now it's all gross. 1, 2, 3, piece off. 2.5 gear on. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the VVT off now. This one does have a lot more movement, so that's the only thing that's kind of concerning. Alright, for the moment of truth, let's see if we can get this on the chain, past the guide, and we have room. We just need to go ahead and clean all of these damn hairs off. So let's go. So now we just have to, on top of cleaning it, to ensure that there's no hair, we need to, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be pretty much ready to go. My ADD caught up to me. But other than cleaning it, the only thing we need to do after tightening all of these down, verifying the caps are in the right spot, we're gonna go ahead and put these at top dead center again. We have the tool here, so essentially, the 2.3 head, there's like a special tool that they made that goes into both at the same time. It's like this big plate. I don't have that. So basically you stick one of the cam pieces here, or into here, right, the piece at the end there. There's a little slit on it. And you put that straight on the engine, and it's top dead center, basically, for the cams. We already have the pistons top dead center, so that'll probably do it for this video. If we want to be completely good with saying that we've done the timing install, we can go ahead and throw these guides in. Because beyond that, there ain't much more to do. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I was really stressed out, but then I rewatched that video and he was like, you just have to do this. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So I wasn't tweaking on that. I was right. Because I was like, no, maybe I'm not supposed to take the cam gears out. And then me and Eric got into the conversation of like, well, what if it's different because the VVT is different? And like, to be fair, this one does have different travel. So, I mean, it could potentially be an issue, but I don't think it will be. Boom, baby. Let's fucking go, dude. Damn! Flame!
I want to take a record of you.
Of course I gotta go fuck the clip up by smacking the microphone against the engine. But obviously, per the last clip and per that clip there, everything's good, it's in. We just need to tighten all of this down. Probably gonna do that later. Probably not gonna do it tonight. I don't know. I might do it tonight. I gotta go honestly research which one goes where, just because I want to be certain before I fuck it up. I also need to get some brake clean that I can spray all of this down with, just to get any weird remnants of bullshit off. And then yeah, I don't know. I think we should be pretty much ready to go at this rate. I got a new starter on the way. I got the gasket for the EGR. I need to get high pressure fuel pump internals from Cork Sport, and then I mean, realistically, a clutch and an AC condenser, and then probably just gonna grab a CX-7 KO4 turbo, because there's like a KO4 22881 for a CX-7 off this one retailer. I'm pretty sure they just make KO4 turbos and then sell them, but they're like $115, $120, and I think it's a better option than dealing with like something that's got chaff play like this, because I don't know how to measure what is acceptable for the stock KO4. Yeah, so I mean, on that note, while I'm sitting here staring at shit, getting lost in my head, I'm gonna go ahead, clean up, move this 2.5 head to the back room. We'll probably just keep the 2.5 head around. God forbid something happens to this 2.3 head. And I mean, whatever. It's nice to just have extra parts around. So clearly we needed it. Good thing I didn't sell it. And yeah, and the next video will probably be, dude, I'm doing the fucking Michigan thing where we combine words. I'm doing the probably, will probably be, Jesus Christ, getting some RTV. We're gonna RTV up here, RTV the oil pan, and then from there we can get the timing cover on, the oil pan on, the valve cover on, and then we can start dressing the engine. Exhaust manifolds here, we can put the exhaust manifold on. We gotta run our turbo drain. So I mean, even if we don't plan on keeping this turbo, we can mount the turbo just so we have it mounted and run all of the stuff that we need to run based off of it. And again, I mean, it's only a $100 turbo, so I'll probably end up just grabbing it here in the next week or so. It really just depends. I think at this point, it's just a matter of getting paint to paint the subframe spots that I want to paint. I might honestly just paint the whole engine bay black with the Pour 15 and call it a day, and then worry about painting the engine bay next year when it's nice out. But it would be nice to just get it all done while the car is fully out. So I don't know, I need to kick myself into gear a little bit, but I've just had too many things going on, too many tasks all at hand. So I'll see you all next week, and hopefully you all enjoy. Peace.